I don't mean to alarm you, but I just made the greatest discovery in modern culture. Maybe even the greatest discovery in human history. And I'm ready to share it with you today. Get ready to open your third eye and witness something great. I am about to bestow absolute beauty onto you. You will be washed away in euphoria. You will have no idea what to do with this new found bliss. Hey, how's it going? My name is Dan Frampton. Thank you so much for choosing to be kicking back with me here this afternoon. And this artifact that I'm about to share with you isn't an ancient relic. No, this is from modern times. But this has flown so far under the radar that it is almost criminal. It actually makes no sense how I'm the one making this discovery. There might be a small chance that one of you out there in the wild stumbled upon this, because I just happen to have stumbled upon this. I didn't go out of my way for this thing, so this thing could have fallen into your lap as well, but the numbers suggest otherwise. Now, let's tell a story about Seinfeld. Seinfeld was a sitcom in the 90s, and basically everybody loved Seinfeld. Seinfeld was a show about a comedian and his friends doing nothing in New York, and it resonated with just about everybody on planet Earth. So much so that that show has remained relevant to this day. Now, what I want to show you here first isn't the discovery that I made. Remember when AI was like blowing up and everybody was making things with AI and it was so brave and new and exciting? Well, there was AI Seinfeld, and it was wild what they were doing with AI Seinfeld. But still, at the end of the day, even though it was impressive and on kind of like a non-stop continuous run, it wasn't made by humans, and therefore it lacked the soul. And Seinfeld, if anything else, is the most human sitcom to ever exist. So to have the most human sitcom ripped away of everything that made it human was deeply unsettling and something that didn't sit well in the bottom of my stomach. And then yesterday, I'm just on Instagram. I'm flipping. I'm flopping through, you know what I mean? I'm seeing next post after next post. I'm going through all these reels. And I'm seeing all the usual type stuff, you know what I mean? I got a lot of graffiti going on. I got a lot of professional wrestling and punk rock, you know what I mean? There might be a couple dance moves making their way across my feed as well. Maybe the odd kitty, maybe the odd dog, you know, that kind of thing. And then it happens. I swipe past this thing called Punk Rock Seinfeld. Now this is scratching all the itches that AI Seinfeld failed to scratch. This is made by humans. This is actually funny. This is the parody to end all parodies. And the reason why I say I'm discovering it, even though it has 690 subscribers, is for one simple fact. This is made by the people at Hard Times. I made a video about Hard Times a couple days ago. If you want to go check that out, that's cool. But they're like a parody publication on the internet, kind of like the punk rock version of The Onion. And 690 subscribers is basically their niche little group, you know what I mean? So just outside of that, I'm the one making this discovery. I'm gonna bring this to the modern day punk rock audience. And it's crazy to me that this thing didn't have like a meteoric rise when it hit the internet 2 years ago. And these episodes are few and far between. They're special. It's not like they're just cranking these out. There are 6 episodes that started 2 years ago, and they're basically drip feeding you 2 a year. And 6 days ago, we got the newest episode, episode 6, entitled The Squatter. Now basically we're gonna do a little bit of a reaction style thing to the shortest episode in the series here, which is The Model Showgoer. But before we go into it, I just want to give you a little bit of a synopsis, even though it's kind of self-explanatory. What we got here is a little web series that is obviously a parody of Seinfeld. but each of these characters are a different version of a different punk. So it's like parodies within a parody, okay? It says, Jerry's an egg punk. George is a straight edge hardcore punk. Elaine is an anarcho-punk, and Kramer is a crust punk. But wasn't he always? And you kind of got an early South Park cutout stop motion kind of animation vibe going on over here, and I gotta say, I'm loving every inch of it. And apparently the bass player from Lawrence Arms plays Kramer, so that's another kind of cool thing. And the rest of the cast are voiced by writers and stuff of the Hard Times. Kept very in-house with everything. Definitely seems like more of a passion project because there's not a lot of like marketing or promotion going on over here, but this thing has potential. There are legs. Big, long, sexy Seinfeld legs with punk rock Seinfeld. And with all that being said, I'm here to share with you this amazing discovery. Now, my inbox is open for Pulitzer Prizes, for Nobel Peace Prizes, for any kind of award that the government wants to bestow onto me, any sort of like literary agent. You know what I mean? I might even accept an Emmy or an Oscar for what I'm about to do here. This is gonna be so important. Punk Rock Seinfeld, Episode 5, The Modern Showgoer.
I hate this.
You hate what? Waiting in line?
No, it's just door guy. I'm worried he's gonna see me and, think I'm a skinhead.
Because you're bald.
I didn't choose to have a skinhead, Jerry.
He works at a punk bar. He knows there are non-racist skinheads.
Oh yeah, I gotta do like reaction style video. I can't just like play the whole thing. That's just like stealing or whatever. So I gotta pause it and do commentary every now and then. Great setup for an episode. Very well written. You know you're in the hands of comedy writers already.
At worst, he'll think you're just the right kind of skinhead.
Hello, Mr. Doorman, sir. Good to see you. I'm bald.
He's worried you think he's racist.
No, I don't. It's just, I'm bald. Just bald. And maybe a little ignorant, but I've been working through that.
The comedic pacing is on point. It's as dry and about nothing and as neurotic as you would love to see a Seinfeld parody be. George wearing the Yankees jersey, also perfect.
I'm gonna get a seltzer.
You and your seltzer.
I'm straight edge. It's all I have. Did you look at this? Look how nice the bartender is being to those guys.
It's even got the nonchalant, conversational kind of stuff that you'd expect from a Seinfeld parody. And this is all done very expressly. We're only 47 seconds in to a 2-minute episode here.
She's never that nice to me.
She's in the service industry. She's being fake nice.
I know that, but she's more fake nice to them than she ever is to me. It's not fair. I always tip well. Plus, I've got better show etiquette than anyone here.
Show etiquette?
Yes. I, Jerry, am a model showgoer.
There is the premise of the episode, the concept of what it means to be a model showgoer. And for the rest of the episode, they explore that. All the different ways that George demonstrates that he is the model showgoer. Now, I'm not going to get into the rest of the episode here. That feels like stealing to me. I'm just going to redirect you, all right? After this video, go watch Punk Rock Seinfeld, all 6 episodes. If you're a fan of Seinfeld, if you're a fan of punk rock, this is definitely 100% going to be down your alley. You're going to find it great. You got Newman out there, you got Elaine, you got Kramer, all the cast, everything that you would love about Seinfeld, but then reimagined as a punk rock thing. And that is my amazing discovery that I am bestowing onto the human race on planet Earth. If you enjoyed my gift of this video, you might enjoy this video. Okay, see you later.